Have you ever wondered how we'd fare if the Ice Age never ended? Picture this, a world blanketed in ice, mammoths roaming amidst the chilling winds, and humans huddled in caves. The Ice Age, a significant era, holds mysteries that still baffle scientists today. What brought about its end? And what if it hadn't ended? What if our world remained a frozen wasteland? These questions spark curiosity, don't they? Dive in with us as we journey back to this frosty period in Earth's history. Our journey begins around 2.6 million years ago with the start of the Pleistocene Epoch, also known as the Ice Age. Imagine a world largely covered by massive ice sheets, where the average global temperature was a frigid 5 to 10 degrees Celsius lower than today. This was the Pleistocene Epoch, a time of extensive glaciation, when much of the Earth was sheathed in ice. Vast expanses of tundra and steppe stretched across the continents, and the seas teemed with life adapted to the cold. The flora during this time was largely made up of grasses, shrubs, and coniferous trees, plants that could withstand the harsh cold and periods of darkness. These plants formed the basis of the food chain, supporting a rich and varied fauna. Speaking of fauna, the Pleistocene was a time of giants. Mammoths, mastodons, and saber-toothed cats roamed the land, while enormous sea creatures like the megalodon dominated the oceans. These creatures were not just larger than their modern counterparts, but also better adapted to the cold. They sported thick fur, layers of fat, and other adaptations that helped them survive in the icy world. But they weren't alone. The Pleistocene was also the time when early humans first appeared and began to spread across the globe. These early humans were hunter-gatherers, living in small groups and surviving off the land. They hunted mammoths and other large animals, fished in the icy seas, and gathered whatever plant foods they could find. But the Pleistocene was not an unbroken expanse of ice and cold. It was punctuated by cycles of glaciation and interglacial periods, times when the ice retreated and the climate warmed. These cycles were driven by changes in the Earth's orbit and tilt, which affected the amount of sunlight reaching the planet. During the periods of glaciation, the ice sheets expanded, covering much of the northern continents. During the interglacial periods, the ice retreated and the world warmed up, although it never quite reached the temperatures we're familiar with today. This icy epoch was not an unchanging block of time, but rather a dynamic period of climatic ebbs and flows. Fast forward to 11,700 years ago, a pivotal point in Earth's history, the end of the Ice Age. This epochal shift wasn't a sudden occurrence. It was a gradual thaw, the reasons for which are still a subject of intense scientific debate. One popular theory attributes the end of the Ice Age to changes in Earth's orbit. As our planet made its celestial journey, subtle shifts in its orientation towards the sun, known as Milankovitch cycles, led to increased sunlight reaching the Earth's surface, nudging the global temperature upwards. Another theory suggests increased solar radiation as a key driver. The sun, in its cosmic dance, goes through cycles of activity, and heightened solar radiation during a more active phase could have warmed the Earth enough to start the thaw. Volcanic activity, too, plays its part in this grand narrative. Large-scale eruptions could have released enough carbon dioxide into the atmosphere to trigger a greenhouse effect, contributing to the warming. The end of the Ice Age wasn't just a climatic event, it was a catalyst for profound cultural shifts. With the retreat of the glaciers, vast fertile lands were exposed, leading to the rise of agriculture. This, in turn, led to the establishment of permanent human settlements and the dawn of civilization. The end of the Ice Age was a crucial turning point that paved the way for the world as we know it. Isn't it fascinating how our world was shaped by these icy epochs? It's a journey that goes beyond textbooks and classrooms. It's a journey into the very fabric of our planet. And that's the beauty of history. It's not just about the past, it's about how the past shapes our present and our future. So, let's keep this journey going. If you've enjoyed delving into the Ice Age with us today, do give this video a thumbs up. It's a small gesture, but it goes a long way in helping us bring more of these historical deep dives to you. And if you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button. That way, you won't miss out on any of our future journeys into the annals of our planet's history. Finally, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts about the Ice Age? Do you have any questions, any insights, any fascinating Ice Age facts you'd like to share? Drop them in the comments section below. Remember, every like, subscribe, and comment supports our journey of discovery. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.